I'm Randy Vance. I'm in Fredrikstad, Norway, and I ask my friends here in Norway to forgive my pronunciation from the very beginning. Probably about ready to mispronounce Sleipner, the company that builds some really awesome stabilizers for boats and bow thrusters. We're about ready to take a tour of this factory and see how they make nearly every component, every part that goes into their equipment, and it all gets tested before it goes to the customer. Let's walk through there now and let's take a peek.
The Sleipner factory was one of the most self-contained I've ever seen. Every part is engineered within their walls before they ever went to the robotic 5-axis routers, CAD-driven lathes, and casting and polishing. Every product is bench tested to make sure it meets specifications and functions at 100%. In the factory, robotic machinery cut every key part for both vector fins and e-thrusters. The vector fins are powered by Sleipner's proprietary electric actuator. It integrates a compact brushless motor, a magnetic drive, and a harmonic drive-based mechanical assembly. The compact, powerful unit delivers high torque and precise movement timed to the integrated ECM to optimize roll resistance. Sleipner calls the system an intelligent actuation system. It replaces traditional hydraulics in a more efficient and compact package. All castings are done in the factory, followed by precise machining and then, when required, polishing to remove burrs. These spindles are part of the attachment system of the vector fins used to secure them to the vector fins drive mechanism. Every critical part is laser measured before installation to ensure adherence to the precise tolerances. Sleipner builds 6-phase motors with hairpin wound stators. The design helps them run quietly, powerfully, and with a minimum of heat generation. Listen to this motor run. There's a high-pitched whine at the outset, then it fades to a whisper at full speed. At the Vector Fin factory, they use a closed molding system. Fiberglass and composite materials are laid in the molds, which are then sealed up. Epoxy is injected into the molds for a perfect part. Once removed, they're sanded carefully to a fine finish, ready to accept the bottom paint to match the vessel. Vector fins are available for vessels from 55 feet to mega yachts. We tested the fins on a 55-foot vessel and fixed a camera to the side glass to capture the arrested roll of the vessel with fins operating. Then we shut them off to see how the roll accelerated and intensified. We had moderate seas of 3 to 4 feet, though it didn't look like that in the photos shot from the deck 8 feet above the water. It's interesting how the curved fins work from side to side like fish's pectoral fins. As the seas roll the boat, the fins rotate to create force to oppose the roll induced by the waves. We also had a gyro stabilizer on board. We used that as well, and it did work to reduce roll, but not near as effectively as the up to 95% roll reduction of the vector fins. The curved shape of the fins not only reduce roll, but they've been proven to reduce wandering at speed so the ship holds a straight course. The fin's shape also generates lift while underway, counteracting much of the drag they create, preserving the performance customers expect from their vessel.
Now, as you can see, the vector fins have an incredible impact on the comfort of your ride. What surprises us is how those fins work almost like the pectoral fins of a fish, gently keeping the boat level. And the bow thrusters that we experienced, super quiet, super responsive, and everything that we saw in the factory gives us a great deal of confidence in their reliability. I'm Randy Vance in Fredrikstad, Norway, at the Sleipner factory.